Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duelist video. I really do not need to keep recording these, I don't, but I'm back again because I feel like I want to be back. I don't really understand my decisions in life these days, but sure. I'll record another one. How many videos have I recorded today? Just saying. I'm curious. Okay. I see, so... So, I've recorded 7 so far, and this is the 8th one that I'm recording. I've got a lot of videos here. The KC Cup is going to be busy. I'm actually wondering if I should be making content for that. Making content for it may not be a good idea, because I may be full just scheduling videos for this event. I may not record the KC Cup because, to be fair, I don't think it's very interesting to just watch me lose over and over. I mean, who wants to see Kaiba over and over? You've seen his deck, you know what it is. You've seen me lose over and over. You've seen me make the same mistakes over and over. But let me be honest here for a second. Yuto is probably going to be in a lot of places. I expect quite a good amount of Yuto players in the next KC Cup. And because of that, I expect that Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon will also be everywhere. But you don't have to play as Yuto to have Dark. You don't need to play as Yuto to have that card anymore, so I better not let my guard down because anyone and everyone could have that card. Though it depends if they think it's worth pulling for it. Do they think it's worth pulling? I think some people do think that is worth pulling. I mean, if they don't, why? I would like to know. But also I'm not sure that I really want to know because I would probably disagree if no one wants it. Why would no one want it? It wouldn't make sense to me. Although, to be fair, I have gotten rid of it a lot. So maybe it's not that weird. But, I mean, just because you can get rid of it pretty easily doesn't mean your opponent will always have the resources to do so. So, I would assume that many Yuto players would be betting on that being the case. Especially with how Yuto's deck works. Now, I'm assuming that there were also a lot of Aporias when Aporia's event first came out. I do not know if I unlocked him through a rerun or if that was the first event for him. I do not know. But I do know it is getting a rerun, so it doesn't matter. You know, even when I was saying that I'm tired of dueling 5D's characters, I still acted like I wasn't that tired of dueling Aporia. Like, during that event, I was like, I'm tired of dueling these people. But then, I didn't seem to act like I was. I think I did legitimately seem tired of dueling the others though, except maybe Primo. Primo is my favorite of the 3. You know, when I see Primo, I always feel like I have to kick his ass. I always have to kick Primo's ass. So if he shows up, I have to kick his ass. But not as much as if I see Quattro or Shark. Okay. Alright, well, I do lose about 95% of these duels. I'm sure I could do better. I know that I'm not that new, but I mean, I can get the title without having to do better. I've proven it. I've got enough dueling orbs to compensate. And I decided that I should use them because I've got them. Alright, well, I'm dueling her, so let's see what she's got. I'm not quite sure what to do for the KC Cup because I don't know if I'll be participating. Should I participate? I don't know. Am I busy? Not really. I mean, honestly, I do have a lot of appointments, but they aren't really busy. They aren't lengthy, and they just aren't very lengthy. Why does... Okay, my opponent Reiji have questionable moves. I call him Reiji because I don't know if I know how to pronounce his do I know how to pronounce his name? Do I know how to pronounce his dumb name? Dude, that's how I felt when I saw Soap Runner's dumb name. And then I started thinking that the dub is managed by a bunch of people that are at least twice my age. Maybe not exactly twice my age, but definitely old enough. Yeah, I think that's probably bullshit. But at the same time, just looking at his dumb name made me think, dude, Reginald, Theodore, really? Those seem like names from back in the. Those names seem like a generation ago. Before my generation ago, by the way, not forever ago, not last. You guys know what I mean? Seriously. Although maybe those names are making a comeback. Is that why? Is that why those names exist? I don't know. I haven't met anyone named Reginald. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. I mean, that's why I just call Shark. Although I don't know why they put his name in. I don't know why they put his nickname in quotations. You do not put middle names in quotations. I mean, I could make up a culture where that does happen, but there's no point. Although I think the idea is it's not actually a middle name. I think that's the idea, but still. Okay. Respawn. Hold on a second, I misclicked. I really have a lot of questions about dub names, but I mean, I'm a bit less critical of Zuzu as a name, but Boyle as a last name. I should really be less critical of that too, but Zuzu Boyle just, it doesn't have a very pleasant combination there. The combination is just, it doesn't sound right. That's just my opinion. And Reiji, he kind of looks like a Declan to me. Yeah, he kind of does. I'm not so sure I can say the same for Gong. or Yuzu, but Reiji, I can buy that he would be a Declan somewhere. It's a pretty decent dub name. There are some dub names I like. I like Dextra as a dub name. I can't even pronounce her real name. So, as critical as I am of dub names, I can't even pronounce her real name. And sometimes I don't even feel like I can pronounce anything. But it's interesting to get a name wrong. But it's even stranger if you get one of your own names wrong. Like, on the paperwork, on some paperwork, I wrote down the wrong last name. Yeah, it made a bit more sense than just getting the same dates mixed up. I kept getting the date wrong and my birthday wrong. No, I was not born on the 31st of January. Though I do wish that I was... Hold on a second. No, I'm not starting that. I was not born on January 31st, but even if I was, it is not May 5th right now. So I kept getting those dates mixed up. They're nowhere close to each other. Not even by a date format perspective. I could go to a foreign country and I wouldn't get anything mixed up because May 5th is just, it's the 5th month and the 5th day. If there are some countries that reverse the date format and they go the day first and then the month. And that can be confusing, but obviously I get around that by both numbers being the same. Of course, I was surprised when I looked in-game in Magia Record and it looked like I could actually read that date. Not just because I knew which month it is, but because it was the month first and the day second, and that's not always the date. I'm familiar with whatever. I'm not going to talk about Japanese date. I'm not going to talk about date formats at all anymore, honestly. The date formats just drive me nuts for some reason. I think we can come to that conclusion based off whatever bullshit I'm on right now. I cannot answer what that is because, honestly, it's not obvious to me. And now a lot of people think that Declan has questionable fashion sense. I think he just needs to improve his footwear. And I just think he needs to improve his footwear, that's it. Like, he has a lot of money. Why do his shoes look like that? Reiji, tell me why your shoes look like that. Those shoes do not look like rich people's shoes. I guess I probably shouldn't be too critical of his shoes, but, Reiji, seriously. It looks like you put more effort into your scarf than anything else. Though I assume that people may think that his scarf looks pretty bad too, I'm not exactly as critical of his scarf. I'm sure the color could be better in a different shade, but I mean, it's decent. It's a decent shade. It's a decent combination of colors. And the combination of colors could be better, but it's not that bad. The worst thing I had to criticize about him is, in fact, his shoes. That sounds like the most girly criticism you could ever. I mean, to be fair, I am a girl. I think everyone can tell. But, I mean, you can tell because I made a big deal out of what Alexis said during the tag duel tournament. I really should not have made that a big deal, but I did. Okay. Well, I'm grinding for resources. Although I don't think I need to grind for too many of them. I don't need over 600 currency, like what I had before. And because I'm not that far away. So I'll be fine. And I should probably start grinding while I'm offline soon, because I think I'm running out of interesting things to say. But you never know. I might make another video where I at least get the title. You know, my day has been so weird that someone was streaming and I'm just like, I can just watch it later. That's not how I was behaving earlier this year. Just saying. But I was kind of in a weird mood earlier. What kind of mood was I in? What was going on? What was I don't remember. I think I was irritated based off what? Okay, well, we know my brain is weird. That's not new information. Alright. So... No, I feel like this is taking forever. That's what happens when you have to grind this much because your internet went down. I have to do this to compensate. Although I really don't need to go... Dude, this is already a 30th video. It's already unnecessary to record in this many. But to be fair, I don't really know if I want to upload videos of the KC Cup. And if I do, I'll probably just put them in the ranked build playlist. And if I do that, it'll probably be after the KC Cup is over. Because I will be too busy uploading this video. I will be too busy finishing up uploads for this event. I'm almost finished with uploads for Master Duel. By the time this video goes up, I will indeed be finished with those uploads. But, just saying. I believe that the uploads will be finished on February 3rd. I will resume uploading videos on the 4th. After the 4th, I will see how long until I can potentially upload more videos. And that will determine if, well, do I want to upload some videos of the KC Cup or what? And that's basically what will be determined when I start uploading these videos. And now, if we're being really honest, February doesn't seem like the best month either. But I felt like I was probably being too critical when I criticized what was going on in January. I was like, that doesn't look very interesting. But apparently many other players agree with this. Because they were disappointed by February as well. And I understand, because, I mean, February isn't that interesting. But, I mean, I just feel like I have to kick someone's ass. Yeah. And I mean, Aporia just inserted himself there. He just felt like showing up, so he's the victim this time. Although to me, he's not. I mean, when I say that he gives me a lot to think about, it's like when the event was over, I was just like, wait, how? And then I'm just like, maybe I should have watched the second half of 5Ds. Or maybe I should watch the second half. Just to understand how they got through to him. How did they get through to Aporia? I mean, if they got through to Aporia, can they get through to me? Can they get through to me? Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm a bit harder to reach, but I'm also not destroying the future. At least not on my own. Seriously. I'm probably one of the, I don't have enough money to contribute a major percentage of that. I will not call you anything, Silvio, except Silvio. I remember when I couldn't even pronounce his dumb name. I remember when I refused to call Gong Gong. But yeah, I'm never calling Tron his dumb name. It's already too close to one of my own characters' names. I don't want to accidentally out one of them because, well, their names are similar. That's the point of calling Tron Tron. And you are going to release Tron, aren't you, Konami? Well, of course they are. He's not minor. Okay, well, I'm waiting until they get to the second half of Zexo. Yeah, just saying. There are plenty of people I want in this game. And there are characters from even the first 3 series that aren't in the game. And I think in 5D's case, I think it's mainly Sherry and Misty that are left. Although they definitely could add other characters to 5D's world. In GX world, there's there are definitely characters to add. Like, seriously. Guys, GX was forever ago. I don't remember everyone's names. I mean, to be honest, I don't exactly want to speak ill of the dead over here. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Yes, I know. But, I mean, to be fair, that's probably the case half the time anyway. Okay. What? No, close. I clicked something I did not mean to. That's how I clicked in random directions on the map. Dude, if it wasn't for that one character in this game that actually says you can get random things if you click random locations on the map, I think I would have learned that on my own, considering what I do a lot. I click random locations, like, a lot. It's stupid. But, apparently this game is... Apparently that's a good thing in this game. It's better than it being a bad thing. I'm glad I get something out of my weird habit. I don't even know how it started. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I will see you guys in my next one, and I'm going to take a break. When I come back, I might have the title. I don't know. We'll see.